Hello and welcome. This is Michelle with PaperStampInk. Thanks for stopping by my channel today. I'm going to share with you a quick and simple monochromatic card, and it is going to go together so easily. You're going to be able to mimic this with other colors and other designs, and I have some samples of those for you at the end. So just get a little business out of the way quickly first. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that red button down below and ring the bell so you get notification of when I post future videos. Secondly, I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and what allows me to bring these videos to you is when you shop at my online channel. So I really appreciate your support in that way. If you're interested in any of these products, place an order on my website and use this host code good through the end of April, and when you use that host code, you are going to get a free set of dimensionals sent to you as a gift from me. I love giving gifts, so every month when you use my host code, you will receive something in the mail from me as a special surprise. So let's go ahead and get started. We have our basic black. It is 4 1/4 by 11 inches, scored at 5 1/2 inches to create our standard card base. And then I have 2 pieces of Whisper White at 4 inches by 5 1/4, one for the inside, one for the outside. So how simple is that? Very few supplies there. Then for the stamp sets, I am using Bloom by Bloom, and we are going to use specifically these 2 images today. And because this doesn't have a sentiment in this stamp set, I did bring in my Colorful Seasons, and I'm going to use this Life is a Beautiful Thing sentiment. You could definitely do this without a sentiment, but I always usually like to have some kind of sentiment on the front of my cards. That's my preference. I'm going to bring in Bermuda Bay as my color for using today, and Memento Tuxedo Black for the ink. Now, I have to tell you, this card is inspired by my friend Megan Justice over at Incredible Techniques. She also has a YouTube channel, so I'm going to link that at the end of this video, and make sure you pop on by and check out both her card that inspired this as well as other projects she's created. She's a very creative gal. So let's go ahead and get started. I am going to bring in my paper piercing mat because I am using photopolymer stamps. So I want to have that little bit of cushioning there because our photopolymer does not have the cushioning available like our red rubber does. So my cat has decided to come in and say hello. If you heard that little noise in the background, he's apparently feeling like he needs to be a part of the video here. So I'm going to ink this up with my Tuxedo Memento Black, and I'm just going to put this up in the top right corner. There we go. And oops, I got a little bit. I might have got something on that stamp, so I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Scrub, and I am going to ink or clean that off. Let's try this again. Wonderful thing, paper has 2 sides, so we're just going to come in here and let's give that a try again. There we go. And then I'm going to bring in my Bermuda Bay, and I'm going to put this more full stamp in there first. And let's see, got a little over aggressive with my inking up. And I'm just going to start, I think, down kind of in this corner, and I am going to just start filling in almost on a diagonal up towards this other corner. That's what I found works well for me. I'm trying to not be exactly in a straight line and stamping some of those off. And now I'm going to come back in and fill in some spots here. Very simple card. There's a lot of exciting stuff coming up very soon here from Stampin' Up, so make sure you stay tuned to my channel. And I did just get a website updated, so if you want to check that out, it's PaperStampInk.com, and I'm going to be having more posts over there as well. Let's go ahead and we're going to stamp off on this one just to get a lighter tone, just to bring in another different look there. And I'm not worrying if these overlap or not, but we are getting ready, as far as the exciting stuff from Stampin' Up, we're getting ready to release a new catalog, and that is going to be coming out here in June, but we will be starting to share information. Actually, on Monday, I will be coming to you with information on what is retiring from the current catalog. So you want to make sure you hop on if there's items that you've been waiting for, if they're going to waiting to add to your inventory, if they're retiring, you want to make sure you bump those up to the top of your wish list and get them before they disappear. And now I'm going to bring in this piece here, and I'm just going to put a flower bundle down in the corner here, just to dress up the inside. Now all we have to do is glue these pieces on, and our card is complete. How quick was that? I haven't even looked at the time, but I know you can whip up a bunch of these, and as soon as I get these panels glued on, I'm going to show you some of the other ones I did, as well as how I stepped some of them up slightly for those of you that have a few more supplies and want to do something a little bit more advanced. There we go. Now, wouldn't a bunch of these make a great gift? Bundle them up, tie some ribbon around them, and give those as a gift. How about Mother's Day? That's coming up here pretty quick. So using that stained stamp set, I took Gorgeous Grape, which is one of my favorite colors. I did the same flowers. I just added some of our glitter enamel dots in there because, you know, you can never have too much glitter, right? And then this one, I love how this turned out. This I used the butterflies from Butterfly Gala, and I used the coordinating punch. And so with the coordinating punch, I punched out in the same balmy blue, which is the color that I used for the stamping. And I just added 3 of those butterflies on to give it a little bit more dimension. This one I love for a masculine card. I think I'm going to have to do a few of these up. This is using the Tropical Chic stamp set, and I did pull in the You Are the Greatest sentiment from that stamp set, and I just used Granny Apple Green and stamped these 2 leaf images on there. How quick and simple. And I did use Early Espresso for the ink and the base for this card, just to switch it up a little bit to go with that that greenery image. I thought that worked a little bit better. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it inspires you. Don't forget to grab your paper, stamps, and ink and create something today.